Really, really pushes the idea of people doing everything themselves, and like people coming in and making it their own house, and not being, there's no idea of being served in any way. There's not an idea of like a hierarchy between the people who work there. I don't need to serve you coffee, or so I can show you how to do it, but then you do it yourself. And we wanted, like, ideally it would be great if people also could leave money and take money themselves, but unfortunately because of like law, you need to be able to give people a receipt and use the till. But as much as possible, it works in a way that people come in, they write the time that they arrive on a piece of card. They take a clock that that has a name, and they use that clock's name as sort of their group name while they're here. And then people do all sorts of things, like they come, they work, they meet with their friends, they have their breakfast here set up at home. You know, there's no limits to how you use the space, but people have to push that themselves. And of course we can also create ideas and situations that inspire people to think, oh, okay, this is also how we can do it. So that has been like the big discussion, because in the beginning we didn't even think about what we were. Like it's mostly like when you define yourself, it's mostly because other people, like, you need to find a definition. So for example on Facebook, you can perhaps choose it's a social club, it's a business, so out of that, what makes more sense is a social club. But then when other people come and see your place, they are like, it looks like a cafe because people are sitting by tables and they are drinking coffee. But that's not what we are. The idea of the space is sort of like almost like a framework where things can happen. So like a collaborative space, a co-working space, a social co-working space. And I think if I should put one name, that would be the name I would end up with, because that's what people use it mostly for, to socialize and to work. And sometimes joining those two dots, sometimes by socializing you find new work combinations and new collaborators and stuff like that.